Hey y'all, welcome to my channel. My name is Dee Dee. This is going to be my first video following my budget in 2022. I have been utilizing a cash budget for the last couple of years and decided to go ahead and invite y'all on this bumpy ride. And believe me, it is going to be a little bit bumpy. So I am not a zero-based budgeter. I take out what I feel comfortable taking out each pay. Sometimes that's a lot, sometimes that's a little. And I spread the love throughout my sinking funds. All of my bills are paid directly through their respective apps, so I do not take any money out for my bills. All that money stays in the bank. The money that goes into my sinking funds is the money left over, pretty much, that is not already allocated to a bill. I also this year decided not to do cash envelopes. I typically do use those. I don't know. As of right now, I decided not to do that. That could change. I don't know what I'm going to do. For right now, I just have my sinking fund set up, and that's what I'm going to focus on in this video. We're going to stuff my sinking funds for the first time in this video. So first, I'll go through my binder. So this is my binder for this year. It is from Amazon, and I love her. She is adorable. I decided not to put anything on the outside of it, just keep it nice and clean. So this is the inside. It's got this little pocket. I don't know what they expect you to put in here, but it's cute. So we got a pocket, and then this is like my little dashboard area. It says budget 2022, and I'll kind of go over my sinking funds for this year so far. So the first one is going to be Big 40. I do turn 40 years old this year, and I do plan to have a 40th birthday little celebration, whether that's by myself or with my best friend who also is turning 40 this year. I do not know yet, but either way it goes, I'm doing something, and this is the fund for that. You won't see me put much in this envelope because the majority of this money for this is going to come from my tax refund, but I will be stuffing a little bit in here today. Next is giving. This year I do intend to give more than I have previously, so I did dedicate an envelope to giving. I set intentions for this year at the beginning of the year. I don't do resolutions, and I didn't set like specific goals for this year. I may do that later on down the line, but I didn't set specific goals. I set intentions, and one of my intentions is to give more, so that's for this envelope. This envelope says the storm. As you can imagine, this is my emergency fund for when the storm comes. The money in here is to help me weather that. And then this is Dee Dee. That would be me. This envelope used to be in my cash envelopes last year, and it was self-care, but then I had to keep it real with myself and realize that self-care for me just was pretty much buying whatever I may want at the time. Retail therapy is real. I do feel better when I spend a little money. So this is the money. Then I have car stuff. This is for like oil changes, if I up and need tires or whatever. I do have I do have a new car. I had to buy a new car in October, which is why my budget has changed from last year to this one. The extra money that I had, that car of mine has taken, so my budget is a little bit different. So this is for car stuff. I started doing the 52-week challenge at the beginning of the year. I'm not sure if I'm going to continue doing the 52-week challenge because I'm also doing the 100 envelope challenge, and that is a lot for somebody in my financial situation to be trying to budget what little money I do have left over after my bills, plus participate in challenges. So I may or may not be keeping this challenge going. But I'm definitely going to keep the 100 envelope challenge going because I made a 100 envelope challenge box, and it is adorable. Baby boy is my son. Not too much money out of my paycheck will go in here. His envelope is specifically for the money that he gets every month. So that's his. And then I have travel, and this envelope is obvious. It's for travel. I'm going to put money in here. When I want to go somewhere, I will have the money to do so. And then I have a rollover envelope. I haven't decided what I'm going to use this for. I had one last year, so I made one this year, but I'm not sure what's going in here or how I'm going to feed this envelope, only because the envelope last year collected the rollover from my cash envelopes, which I'm, as of right now, not doing. It also, I would get tipped here or there at work. So I would put that money in here. But I think now if I get tips, it's going to go in my 100 envelope challenge. So I don't know if I'm going to keep this. But for right now, it is here. So those are my envelopes for 2022. And today we are going to be stuffing $250. I've already gone to the bank and gotten that money out. I used my cash breakdown sheet, and this is what that's looking like. I can't tell if it's focused or not. Okay, so this is my cash breakdown sheet. I got out $250. This sheet, ooh, I just rubbed it off. This sheet is something that I sell in my Etsy shop. I have several different designs of those, but you'll see those in a later video when I go over the new launch. Well, since I mentioned it, I do have an Etsy shop. I've had one since 2018, but I let it go in 2020. And I have just decided to revamp it. And we just recently launched like 7 new products, and there will be new products coming pretty regularly over the next couple of weeks. So let's get into these sinking funds. All right, so I have my iPad here, and my iPad actually has my intention board. So we're gonna open this. So because I'm not a zero-based budgeter, I don't feel it necessary to like tell you guys what I get paid or whatever. I'll just be sharing how much money I am sinking. So my first pay was on the 14th, and this is a re-recorded video. I did previously record this video, so keeping it all the way real, like the video kind of, I don't know, I missed some things and I just wanted to re-record it. So I did take all the money back out of the envelopes and act like I ain't never stuff them. But that's just gonna be our little secret. So anyway, these are my bills for the month. I can't tell if you can see that or not. There. These are my bills for the month. And this time was a little interesting because usually the way that I do my bills is I take half of my rent out of one pay and then the other half out of the other pay. And then typically like half of the other bills are due out of that first pay and the other half aren't due until the second pay. But because of the fact that I got paid on the 14th, the majority of my bills were actually due out of this check. My next check is not until the 28th. So if you look, I have my phone, Capital One, Spectrum, my electric bill, Planet, basically all of my bills are due before I get paid again. Some of these obviously have been paid because today is whatever day it is, but just know some of these have been paid. So now down to my sinking funds. Here we are. Today I am sinking $230. So let's do that. So Big 40 is up first. And also the other thing is I have these, I made these for my envelope, and I was trying to see if I wanted, sorry for the lighting y'all, I'm actually not at home. I'm in a hotel, so I'm filming there and the lighting is kind of horrible. But I actually made these trackers, but I laminated them with the intentions of using dry erase marker, and I don't like the way that dry erase marker does. I'm kind of weird when it comes to like my handwriting and stuff, and the dry erase marker I just don't like. And also because the dry erase marker, like if you look at the cash breakdown sheet, how it smudges, I can't live with that. So I am going to switch all of these to these inserts, which are available as a digital download on my shop. But I'm going to switch them all to these. These are front and back, and it's just regular paper. I can write with a pen, and I'll just keep them inside the envelope instead of part of the actual binder, because I can't with the dry erase marker. But anyway, so I'm not going to actually be writing down on here what I'm putting in. I'll fill that in later. The next video you'll see I'll have it changed. So Big 40 is getting $30. Can y'all see on the iPad? Yeah, Big 40 is getting $30. So I'm going to take a 20 and a 10. So we have 10 and 30. Let's do it like this. 30 in Big 40. Next we have Giving, and Giving is getting $25. So I'll do another 20 and a 5. $25. And just for context, the tracker sheet just fits right down in the envelope like that. So that'll be that. I will be doing it on thicker paper though, just because this is regular printer paper and it's yeah. So that's Giving. Next is the Storm, and the Storm is getting $50, and it is the only 50 I have, so that will go in the Storm. And like I said, I will go back and fill out the tracker sheets. I'm not going to use these. I'll be taking them out after this video. So I'm giving myself $45, and of course that'll be for whatever I want to use it for. So $45 for me. 20, 40, and 45. All right. Car stuff is getting $30. So we'll do a 20 and a 10 for car stuff. All right, so my 52-week challenge, I'm gonna give $20 to, and I'm gonna do a 10 and 2 5s for that. Or should I do, yeah, I'll do a 10 and 2 5s for my 52-week challenge. And again, I may or may not be keeping this going. The reason I'm doing a 10 and 2 5s is actually because I get paid bi-weekly. I don't always have cash every week, so I am stuffing for the last 2 weeks. So we are in the 3rd week of January, so 10 of this is for the 1 week and 10 of it is for the other week. I'm not following the traditional 52-week challenge layout because I may have more and I may have less when it gets into like the higher denominations, or the higher amounts I should say. I may not have that amount to stuff that week, so I'm making up for it by in the lower weeks stuffing a little bit more when I can. So that's 52 weeks. Baby boy's not getting anything. His envelope will get money when I receive his. Travel is going to get 30. All right, so that's the last 30, and then my rollover envelope, of course, is getting nothing. So that actually completes the first stuffing of the new year. I do get paid again in a few days. This video is like extra late, and again, it is a re-recorded video, so I actually did record this on the 14th when I got paid. And I just randomly decided to re-record it because I did not like the video. So it is a re-record. But yeah, that completes the first stuffing of 2022. And we stuffed a total of $230 today. I technically did 250, but I put 20 of it in my 100 envelope challenge, which because I'm at a hotel right now, I do not have with me. So you'll see that in the next video. I get paid on next Friday, and I'll be filming the second stuffing of the month of January. So you'll see the 100 envelope challenge in that video. Stay tuned for my next video, which will be me going over the new items that have launched in my Etsy shop. I appreciate any support that you give. If you choose to support me, support my channel, support my shop, however you choose to show love, I really do appreciate it. My Etsy shop is a blessed budget, just like the name of my YouTube channel. So if you haven't already, hit that like button, subscribe, share, whatever you do on YouTube, anything is appreciated. Leave a comment down below if you have any questions about how I budget going forward, and I hope to see you guys on the next video. Bye, y'all.